it out to be. I want you to listen to this man that did 16 and a half years in the chain gang. I'm gonna let him tell you exactly how you get stripped by the guards. Count it every 2 hours. Head count, get your ass up. Disrespected and treated like you an animal up in that goddamn joint. I'm gonna let this man tell you exactly how they feed you and what they feed you and how you could die in there over nothing. Ain't even gonna make it back home to your family. So before you get on here and glorify these streets and listen to these rappers that be glorifying prison and shit like that, I want you to listen to somebody that actually lived in a maximum prison facility for 16 and a half years. Check this out!
Hey, check this out. Yo, I wasn't gonna say nothing more about this right here, but I got to. I got to send this message out to all you wanna be gangsta ass niggas. All you wanna be gangsta ass niggas. This is what I need to ask y'all. What is so exciting about being in prison, being locked up? Let me ask you that question right quick. Somebody tell me something. Because y'all acting like prison is the place you got to be at. Oh, that's where everybody at. That's what y'all acting like. But won't you tell the people what happens to you when you're in prison? Inmate on inmate. Tell them how the officers make you bust your asshole open every chance they get. Tell them about every time you go out to the visiting park, you got the squat and cough.
What? He ain't lying, because I went to the joint in 2005 and in 2007. And that shit was a living hell. Not just dealing with the inmates. You got to deal with them guards. And them female guards, they be way worse than the male guards. But when it comes to them script searches, it's the male guards that check all of your a-hole for contraband. And unless you are Atlanta type of Santa Monica, San Francisco goddamn type of ninja, then you ain't gonna like that shit. Cause ain't nothing fun by squatting in front of a bunch of men or got your goddamn mushroom tip out in front of a bunch of men. I'm talking about another man, strange man with a goddamn badge and a checking your ass. All in your ass with the gun. Carry on.
Tell them how you gotta put a sheet up in front of your goddamn shitter so nobody can't watch you while you sitting on the shitter. Tell them why you shit with one leg in your pants and one leg out your pants. Tell them how early they wake your ass up for child. Tell them how early they feed you child. Tell them how they kick your ass out the dormitory and make you go stay on the yard all day in the hot, heat and blazing sun. Tell them the truth.
What? So in most Florida prisons, breakfast is served at 4 in the morning. Lunch is served at 10 in the morning and dinner at 4 p.m. And you gonna get counted right after that or before that. You gonna line your ass up out your cell every morning, every goddamn afternoon. It don't matter if you're on the phone. When they say count, head count, you better get your ass up. And you ain't gonna eat no more until the next day unless you got some commissary or canteen. Then if you got to use the bathroom, you gonna use that bathroom in front of a bunch of men. All the men that's in the bathroom gonna be watching. Ain't no privacy doors, ain't no goddamn sheet, ain't none of that. You got to go in front. And if you in a 2-man cell, your cellmate normally gonna be locked in there while you in there sitting on the goddamn toilet. And most men get in the scuffles in them 2-man cell because some men don't forget to flush while they dropping the loads. I'm talking about while you sitting on the toilet, every time you drop, you gotta flush. If you drop and you don't flush, you might get your head bust in prison. And in prison, you literally outside all day in the rec yard. It don't matter how hot it is or how cold it is. It don't matter if it's raining. Your ass going out there to the rec. You gotta go. And keep in mind, the rec yard is where it go down at. That's the most dangerous part. Cause that's where the shanking get to happening at and the MMA shit go down there on the rec yard. Yeah, carry on.
Tell them the truth, cause every now and then you niggas might cook a tuna tang or a big goulash, but tell them what the everyday feeling of being locked up feel like so they can decide if they want to come there or not. Because the way y'all acting on this goddamn internet, it's like being in prison is fun. And ain't now one of y'all laughed at it when you was in there. So why in the fuck you getting out here trying to make it seem like that's the place to be? To me, all people who go to prison are dummies. I was a dummy. I was a dummy. But it ain't nothing to brag about being locked up.
Prison ain't nothing but a human animal shelter. It's a billion-dollar business for the government, a system created to make you a willingly slave for $2 a day because the mistakes you made, and sometimes you could leave prison on the money. Ain't shit gangster about being a slave. And the only ones who glorify prison is the fake ass rappers. Because these fake ass rappers y'all be listening to, man, they fake, man. They wasn't really street niggas to begin with, cause real street niggas trying to make it out the streets. But these rappers use them prison sentences as certification to sell records, to mislead the youth. Cause if you did real time like this man right here, man, that man did 16 and a half years in the goddamn lockdown. If you did time like this man, then you know ain't shit fun about being locked down for real, for real. You want to get home to the free world where you could be with your girl and your family if you really a straight man. See, these rappers ain't nothing but WWE tongue wrestlers that these labels use as musical tools to send your kids to prisons or the goddamn grave. They want your son them in prison, yeah, so they could be slaves and clean up the goddamn community for $2 a day. Think about what I'm saying. Cause this the first generation of rappers that I ever seen in my life that's willingly exchanging they goddamn freedom. They goddamn mansions, diamond chains, cars, designer clothes for handcuffs, orange jumpsuits, and steel balls. Man, these rappers dumb. I ain't never seen no shit like that. When Tupac went to the joint, he wanted to get out. That's why they put up that $2 million bond for him. Think about what I'm saying. T.I. wanted to get out. That's why he did that goddamn Crime Stopper commercial. Gunna wanted to get out. Crime Stopper commercial. Snitched on Young Thug, allegedly. Think about what I'm saying. The rappers that really want to come home, you see what's going on, but they bragging about the joint. Man, ain't shit fun about that joint. Carry on.
So I don't care who went to PC or who didn't go to PC. The nigga who went to PC must have really wanted to go home. You niggas who wanted to go out there in population, y'all niggas wanted to see if y'all was tough for real. But y'all ain't telling half of the truth, because half of you niggas that's out in the general population ain't never had a problem since you been in prison. You never had a problem. It's niggas do 10, 20, 30 years in the chain gang and never come into a confrontation. Tell the truth, you niggas. All you niggas ain't tough. All you niggas ain't tough. Tell the truth. Tell everybody who y'all trying to make prison look good for. Tell them all the motherfucking degrading shit that they do to you inside prison. Tell that. Tell that. Soft ass nigga.
If a man just willingly keep going back to prison, then he got a man in there that he trying to get back to. Cause ain't no other reason to want to go to the joint where you locked up all day without the freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. These rappers that's arguing about PC in prison should be the first ones that Trump draft to the army, since they want to goddamn be steppers so bad. Go to the army and fight that goddamn war. Let's see if you a real stepper. They need to go be all they could be. And all you YNs that think life a GTA video game, go join the service. And let's see if you really a stepper like that over there in Iran. Let's see if you about that life. Cause ain't no guns in prison. It's bare hands and knuckles and shanks. And they go down at any time in that goddamn joint. So if your hands ain't up to date and you don't know how to goddamn survive, you gonna be somebody else's girlfriend in there. That's what you gonna be. Cause they sure finna bend your ass over. Show me what you're working with. Cause they gonna try you. And 9 times out of 10, you got to be ready to go by your goddamn self. Your homeboy, the gang, they ain't in there with you. Y'all in separate cell. You co-defendant, you ain't gonna never see him no more in the goddamn joint. See, I'm gonna tell you something about that prison, man. I know they try to make it look like, oh, that's where all the street ninjas go, and the street ninjas be bragging about it because that's all they ever did in their life, went to prison. Man, there's some people that never went to prison, man, that'll bust your pineapple right now, like a prison ninja would. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, some ain't never been to the joint. That's real steppers out here. You get them wrong, they gonna step on your ass. Think about what I'm saying. I want you to comment below if you ever been to prison. Share your experience for the youth, man. Comment below your experience of doing time in the chain gang. I want you to tell the truth by going to the joint. Do you really want to go back? Tell these jitterbugs what that shit really is, what it really is and what it really ain't. Cause Boosie and them got them confused, and these rappers, them, you know they fake. It's the people that round the rapper to crash out. The rapper ain't the crash out, he the cash out. Stop listening to these fools, man. Old boy did 16 and a half years, and he telling you what it really is. Better listen to him. Y'all come